Here is a very interesting multiple choice problem which I have seen in test papers. It says greatest instantaneous rate of change. Question 1 here is, for which value of x is the instantaneous rate of change greatest in magnitude for f of x equals to 5x squared plus 6x plus 7, and you're given 4 choices, minus 2, minus 1, 0 and minus 1.5. Question 2 is very similar with one difference. For which value of x is the instantaneous rate of change greatest for f of x equals to same function 5x squared plus 6x plus 7, right? So the difference here is the magnitude, right? Here we are not including magnitude, right? So of course in this case positive rate of change is always greater than negative rate of change, right? When we are comparing magnitudes, then negative 5, if you do magnitude of that, is greater than positive 2, for example. Correct? So that is what you have to keep in mind and then answer this question. So I'd like you to take your time, think about it and answer. Here is my suggestion. Now, critical things are, this is a parabola, right? Now, parabola with positive leading coefficient. That means the graph will be like this, right? In a parabola, you will find that the rate of change is, if it is like this, always increasing left to right. So if you move from left to right, then instantaneous rate of change is always increasing, right? Increasing, I mean it's negative, 0, so it's like big negative, small negative, 0, positive, more positive. That way it is increasing. Do you understand? We are not considering magnitude, right? I'm just telling you in general. This will help for question number 2 more than for question number 1. Well, that is one part. The second part is that right at the turning point, we know instantaneous rate of change is 0, right? Now, let's consider question 1, magnitude. So, magnitude means we are not worried about the sign now. Steeper it is, more magnitude, correct? That is what we are looking for. As you go away, it is more and more steeper from the center, right? It could be positive and negative, a different story altogether. So you need to go away from the center point, the vertex. Farther away you are, greater the magnitude will be. So the idea is to find the center point and then the farthest, which seems to be either minus 2, which is farthest from this side, and 0 on the right side could be probable answers. So let's figure out where is this vertex. Now the vertex can be found by completing the squares, which is a lot of work, or vertex you can find by a formula minus b by 2a. Always when you do completing the squares, you're taking first factoring out 5, so it will be 6 over 5, and then half of it, so minus b by 2a is what your vertex is. In this case, minus 6 divided by 2 times 5 is 10. So we have vertex at x is equals to minus 0.6. So that is the value of our vertex. Now that means minus 0.6, and most of the points are on the left side except for one, which is 0, right? So minus 0.6 on our scale is, let's say, let me draw like this now. So we have vertex here and this point is minus 0.6, right? This is what I'm trying to say. Now 0 will be somewhere here, let's say on the right side, and just 0.4 units away. So this is 0.4 units away, right? All other terms are on the left side, more and more. So farther away you go, more magnitude. So we get the answer as negative 2 for A, correct? So that is the answer when we are considering greatest magnitude. Now let's look into part B of this, which is for which value of x is the instantaneous rate of change greatest. Greatest means maybe higher magnitude, but it's negative, so it's lowest, right? The greatest will be the one which is more on the right, which is 0. So then the answer is C. which is at 0, we have a positive, right? So here we have a slope which is positive. Maybe lesser than, not that steep, right? But still, it's positive, this is negative. And therefore, when we say greatest instantaneous rate of change, that becomes our answer. But when we say greatest magnitude, then we are looking for more steeper, and -2 is our answer. So be careful in these type of questions, and that is an excellent strategy to follow to get this answer quickly. Since multiple choice questions, you really don't have to check each and every value or do completing the squares for that matter. I hope you appreciate it. Thank you.